Hello, we're sitting here at Bella Union with John Hastings. Welcome.
Hi everybody, how's it going? Good. I don't know where to look. Cameras
Just
are
everywhere,
on.
anywhere you like. Don't hide your flyer. You're here doing Best of Edinburgh Fest.
Guys, here I'm promoting the show I'm doing, Best of the Edinburgh Fest, with Chris Martin, Jimmy McGee, and me. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, that's a weird looking photo of you, John. Yeah, doesn't it look like I woke up after doing some sort of drug binge or something like that? But you know what you're saying? Bet you had a lot of fun on that drug binge. I did. So come find out if I have any observations. 7:15 every day at the Forum Theatre, except for Sundays, 6:15.
Do you have any observations?
About drugs or life
anywhere.
in general? Here's something about Australia that I don't understand. Every Australian here for such a laid-back nation, everyone is in such a rush that they will not deviate from their path.
Yeah.
I get shoulder checked on the Swanston or Swarston shopping row with it's like every street that you know what I'm talking about. There's the Top Man, and then that Pete Davidson suit shop that I walk into every time and feel intimidated by the clerk, and then the Target, and then the other Target, and you guys have Starbucks in Melbourne, which is exciting, and everyone else, they just have sad men drinking coffee out of jars everywhere. But it's just people walking a barrel, like just like a hippopotamus, and just barrel into my shoulders, and then when I say hey, they look at me like I just farted on their cereal. Like it's madness. And then in every other aspect of Australian life, you need to relax, except when you're walking to nowhere in particular, then you need to act like you're a goon in a 70s hockey team.
Do you know what gets me? Is when they're exercising, someone in full exercise gear.
Like jazzercise?
No, they've gone for a run.
Yeah.
They're going home through the city, or they're jogging along their path, and they jog right past you and whack you.
I hate that.
But they've left their house to cover some ground. Like that little meter around me extra that they would have to walk should factor into their whole.
This is a beautiful point
exercise.
Because it's Australia. Like I'm Canadian. Australia and Canada, we have space to maneuver. And yet, like Canada, Australia, everything's like very tight, and then just giant parks, and everyone's walking so close. Like I was on the tram, and there were seats available, and a man, he just stood like crotch level to my face. At least turn around and give me the butt. Like I'm not trying to I'm not homophobic or any way, but it's just I choose not to be around a stranger's bits when I'm not when I don't need to be.
I don't like when germaphobes are on public transport and they hold onto the rails using their armpits and kind of their butt crack because they don't want to touch the rails because that's dirty. Yeah, because you keep putting your butt cracks on everything.
These D-bags are the same people that are ruining the entry of toilets because you'll have the one guy who kicks the door of the toilet open, either wrecking the door or scaring the bejesus out of me while I'm peeing, causing me to put like little dribbles of urine on my jeans just because you're afraid you're going to touch the door with your head. You're in a nightclub, brother. Do you understand what's happened on every surface in there? If there was a black light, it would be able to be seen from space. So just a little pee on the door isn't gonna. Oh, it just drives me insane. What are you neurotic about? Because I'm also very neurotic and anxious.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't eat the bit of chips that I held by the chip.
What are you talking? Like when you're dipping it in ketchup?
So like fries.
Okay.
Like pick up the chip, eat it, and then put that bit that you touched away.
Let me throw this out. Why don't you eat chips with a fork?
Because sometimes you don't get that option.
What restaurants are you going to where they wouldn't provide you with a fork?
Like McDonald's or something like that.
They got forks.
They don't have forks.
Macca's has forks, bro. Like just be like, yo, Ronald, give me a fork. I don't know if you guys have Ronald McDonald in Australia.
Yeah, we do. He's pretty universal.
Weird. It is the most evil looking mascot. Who represents your restaurant? Oh, this weird pedophile clown. He's the one, he's hanging out by the slide with his friend Grimace. And a burglar, and then a mayor whose head is a cheeseburger. Mayor McCheese. Did you guys get all the characters of McDonald's?
No, not Mayor McCheese.
You guys didn't have Grimace or that weird bird lady?
We have him.
I was at the bird lady.
I don't remember.
She was a pilot, but I don't know what meal she represents in the McDonald's menu.
I like that these people could not have gotten any other jobs.
Imagine you're the person who's been playing Grimace in those ads for like 15 years. They just sitting there with your agent. His name's Bill McCullough. It's like, Bill, they don't need Grimace anymore? And he's like, well, what am I going to do? I only have large purple costumes. What is... There's so many
Barney
questions.
the dinosaur is already gone.
All right, I need you after this interview to go to a McDonald's and make sure they have forks, and then also inquire as to what Grimace represents to Ronald McDonald. Because he's just a purple rock, right?
It's like a black dog thing, like a symbol of plaguing depression or something like that.
Oh, he's like, is Grimace your black dog? For those who didn't get the reference, black dog is what Winston Churchill referred to as his depression. Yeah, we both read. What do? Watch television. Anyway, so.
Yeah, they are. Really good television.
It's really good, right?
We're having a really good time.
Not only am I having a good time, you're having a good time.
What are you neurotic about?
Most things.
Yeah.
This interview. Earlier today, I'm wearing Vans slip-on shoes.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't sure if today was a shoelaces day or a slip-on shoe day. And I was worried if it was going to adversely affect my performance later because I wore the wrong shoes. I know what some of you are thinking. That's what an insane person says. Yeah, well, I talk about my wins for a living in another continent. So, kind of an insane life.
I get paranoid. I'll get a haircut, and then I'll go on stage and I'll have a bad gig. I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm out.
I have to get my hair.
I've got 6 weeks before I can go back on stage.
I don't like the way my hair looks cut, so I get it cut way shorter and then let it grow in. Yeah. Like right now, I'm at like prime time for my hair looking nice. I got like 2 more weeks, and then this starts curling, and I look mental. I look like Ronald McDonald's creepy older brother, Bill McDonald,
who works in finance.
He lives in the attic and works in finance, and by that I mean he steals pennies from fountains. Like he's just. He doesn't even have the clown makeup anymore. It's just rubbed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sort of stuff. How do you feel about money? Do you get nervous about money all the time, but for like weird reasons? Like you buy 1 too many cups of coffee in a day, and you think that'll later make you poor? Because I don't feel that way.
I have something. I don't think I've told anybody.
I think this is the greatest time to get the information
I'll tell
out
you,
there.
John Hastings. I have nightmares about thieves coming in. I think our house got broken into when I was little or something. I don't know what it was. And so to stop those nightmares, I'll be like, well, fine, I just want to go back to sleep. So half asleep, I hide all my money in my house. But then I don't remember where I hid it because I was asleep when I hid it. And then I have to look for it in the morning, and I have to go, okay, if I was a burglar, where would I not look?
Oh, very smart.
I have to be smarter than the burglar I imagined to find my own money.
Are you picking up that weird, creepy whistling?
Yeah, there's a creepy.
Is that the whistling of a murderer? Billy Whispers is here to get revenge on Bill McDonald for stealing his first name. Now, I don't have like the stealing money thing, but I do. Anytime I walk into a room, I decide if there's an emergency / homicidal maniac, what is my escape plan? As whistling. I always have an escape plan. For example, this room, I came in that way, wouldn't return that way.
No,
if a crazy guy came in, I'd throw that trash thing in front of his way, and then I'd run out that way. Hopefully there's not a wall, and if there is, well then that's how I die.
Yeah, luckily that is a very good fire escape. You'll be fine.
Sweet.
You'll be
fine. I picked right.
Well, what I want you to do, we've been getting people to take it out, because it's no fun to just plug your own show. So if you can plug one other show out of the random hat of all the excellent acts that you know are here, and then repeat your show details again.
No other show compares to my show.
Okay.
We are the 3 greatest comedians.
Well, there are 3.
The 3 greatest comedians in the history of the Edinburgh Festival. We are the best. You know they do that every year, though, yeah? But this year we're better than all the other ones. I know what you're thinking, really? Yes, really. Other people wanted to do this show, but they weren't allowed. Someone said, you're not that funny. And then they said, well, why would you be so harsh? And he goes, because you need to learn. And then they pushed him. And then they fell down because Scotland's very hilly. So come see our show at the Forum Theatre, 7:15 every day, except for Sundays when it's 6:15. And if you don't want to see that, go see Deanne Smith at the Greek Center. She's really great.
Of course.
Or you can go see, who's some other people that I want to plug. You can go see my friend Alex Edelman. But if you go see Alex Edelman, his show is Millennial, walk up to him and say, I'm here because of John Hastings.
Yes.
Because he will hate that. Because he likes to believe that he sells out his show, and he doesn't. I do. I'm the seller outer, Alex, not you, me. So yeah, go do that. And let's talk. There's a cat here, guys. You can't see it, but it really scared the shit.
It's all right. You've got your fire escape. Go.
Are you the murderer dressed as a cat? Are you the whistler? Whistler. Oh, he stopped. Oh, fuck. Oh. The interview's not over. All right?
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.